Was the prequel, Ollie, and you know that's where he saw the light, he saw an opportunity, but this is his dance macabre. This is his opportunity to show someone outside of the Scandinavian wrestling scene once again why he is such a commodity to this scene. And David Starr is a name that carries a lot of respect and weight.
So we are underway. Emeritus in the black tights. David Starr in the black tights.
Yeah, not wearing his usual attire. Could be a flight issue. Could be mind games. Could be many different things. It's very interesting. We normally see a much more brighter kind of David Starr, but nevertheless seems perfectly in control here early on.
You know, Rose by any other name. Still smells so sweet. David Starr in any other attire will still tie you up in knots. It is of little consequence to the Jewish canon, if you will.
Yeah, the Bernie Sanders of professional wrestling. Very happy to bring his unique brand and offense to the body slam scene. And now just pulling on that joint. Trapping the arm. We've seen him do this before, Ollie. Boom. Oh, missed it, though.
Yeah, Marissa's out of the way. And now this is the speed, the quickness.
Oh!
Takes him over.
Very nice loop there.
Oh, go for it.
1, 2. Still maintaining wrist control, Ollie.
Into the corner, though.
Push him off.
Look at this. No wasted motion from the product, David Starr.
Very nice. And trying to get an extra bit of offense, and Emeritus, why is he getting out of the way?
Looking to fire that Jewish cannon, yeah, and Emeritus is heading for the hills. Which is a wise thing, because, you know, if that would have connected, could have been all over very quickly for Emeritus.
Yeah, the missionary man getting out of dodge and just making sure he lives to fight another day. David Starr is happy to wait. There's a long flight over for him, Ollie. Maybe he wants to have a little bit of a nap.
I think this is potentially mind games for someone that is well versed with mind games themselves in Emeritus.
Oh, and caught for an armbar.
Just like that. Just like that.
Trying to hold the wrist down. Couldn't quite get the hip control. But Emeritus now very cautious.
Waistlock employed. David Starr trying to get out of it.
Nice headlock. It was like a cravat. And Starr, though, very well versed.
Turned into a pin. 1, 2.
You gotta be careful. Starr is very well versed in technical wrestling and reversals. I think he's going about his hairy chest now, which is a interesting little jab at Emeritus, who's, you know, not quite as hairy as Starr. Oh, catches him. Roll through. 1, 2. Not quite enough there. But maintaining control, Ollie, keeping on Emeritus, not allowing him to get to the ropes and force a break.
Well, they don't call him Davey Wrestling for nothing, Teach.
They do not. They have a reason for everything with all of his monikers. He has earned them.
Well, I am hoping this match does not go 104 minutes. Otherwise, we won't have time for the main event, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Oh yeah, another a rematch between the Swedish Lee and Tanka Burnett. Before that, we got the hardcore match between Sixth and Betty Rose.
A handful of hair from Emeritus. Oh, and there's an assisted Enziguri kick to the side of the skull.
Just a 1 count.
Mr. American Rana got rocked on that one.
Oh, strong kick to the back. trying to get some control and grab that arm. And now push to try to separate the joint.
Yeah. Some limb manipulation from Emeritus. Now Emeritus really starting to go to work, and just like we heard him take the energy out of the room in our previous match.
Yeah, Infestissimo himself, the very hostile one, just happy to pick apart David Starr here. No respect for the credentials.
But the crowd coming alive now with the USA chant.
No, we don't often hear it as a positive thing. It's normally quite a derogatory term, but here they use it to rally the American.
Oh! Forearm straight off the jaw.
Nice suplex. Go straight over to a dominant position, though.
Mounted punches now.
Almost like forearms and elbows to the head. And holding on. We've seen this before.
Stomping at the heart of David Starr.
Oh, gosh.
A short arm clothesline as well. Emeritus really coming into his own. You think back to when we first saw this guy here appear, and he's a completely different, different monster, if you will.
He has really moved himself into what is, I argue, the top echelon of Body Slam's wrestlers. He has become such a gifted competitor and a real threat. And you know, previous events aside, I would have called him a threat to the belt. But obviously with his leader, Alessandro, holding out now, that's not going to happen. But certainly someone who could very well be, if he focused himself, a future title contender.
Oh, leg trapped.
Oh, that's nasty. That's hyperextending that knee. The knee's about to go that way.
Dragon screw leg whip.
Oh, and that's, not only has he snapped it back, he's then turned it to the side. He's trying to rip the patella. Oh, boy. Oh, wait. 1, 2.
Two of that kind of modified small package. Oh, and right back to the leg.
Yeah, like an oblique kick to the knee.
Just kicked his leg from out under his leg. Oh, brain buster to the knee though. But wait, TG, you look there.
Yeah, I think that was instinctual. He didn't think about how much pain his knee was in. Didn't realize he'd used his dominant knee, or dominant leg rather, I should say. And that has obviously backfired a little bit. Could not go for the pin.
It's hard enough to have all of Emeritus' weight coming down on the knee, but when that knee's been damaged and it's been worked on, yeah, it's definitely causing him problems now, Tej.
Stiff chops, strikes and chops. Something we know Starr is very wanton to do with his opponents.
Flurry of offense now from the Jewish Cannon himself.
Couldn't get the distance he wanted.
Yeah, you just see he knew he wouldn't be able to make the run, so he just turned back on himself.
Buckling.
Picks him up.
Oh, and the knee just about holding out for that throw. 1, 2.
Yeah, that tilt-a-whirl slam. I think he wanted to get him all the way over, but instead had to settle for just a half rotation, but still managed to get a 2 count. And right now, the physical embodiment of charisma is having a little bit of trouble with the, well, his physical embodiment.
It definitely seems that way. He's in a lot of pain, but he wants to put this away early. Emeritus knock him into the ropes.
Yeah, throat first off that top rope.
Clap stands away, rolls through, headlock.
Look at that.
Oh!
Just flew in motion.
Very nice. See Emeritus crawling, giving body and blood to this match, trying to get him away, and
look at that, smart move.
Very smart. And if Starr can grab the other arm, then he'll have nowhere to go. And he's just about trying to grab it.
Yeah, Emeritus is fighting, and yeah, just got there. David Starr breaking the hold.
Oh, and a nasty kick to the side of the head. crowd firmly behind David Starr. I'm not surprised, Ollie.
Well, he is the most entertaining man in professional wrestling.
And he is really good at Twitter. Oh, but look at that. Another oblique kick to the leg. Going for that knee, and again targeting it. Oh, boy.
Wrapping him up like a pretzel, rolling through. What's that? It's almost like a British figure four locked in right there.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. No wasted movement from Emeritus.
David Starr can't quite get to that bottom rope. There you go, finally made it. If you look at David Starr, someone's come into Body Slam making his debut. He's a guy that prides himself on making an impression everywhere he goes. He's not going to want to get beat in this one.
Well, absolutely not. He doesn't want the lasting impression to be him clutching his knee as Emeritus gets the win. But he's going to have to pull something out of his bag of tricks, which we know is extensive from his time in America and his time, obviously, now predominantly spent in the UK, to take someone like Emeritus out. And oh, look at this. Trying to get him off of the apron. That's a lot of core strength Emeritus is going to need.
David Starr just can't. Yeah. He can't even get Emeritus up for a suplex.
Oh, strong shot though. Backs Emeritus up, but no, thank you. And
discus forearm.
Nighty night, and might be going for a. Oh,
got a hangman DDT.
That is year zero for David Starr. 1, 2. Somehow David Starr kicking out.
Showing some real heart and fighting spirit now is David Starr.
And Emeritus furious, sees it as a sin that someone like Starr's kicked out.
I mean, David Starr, he's travelled a long way to be here, Tej. He does not want to be. He does not want to go down without a fight. He will not go quietly into the night.
No, he will not. But you can see this disrespect that Emeritus is showing him. And Emeritus on the pursuit of something better. Meliora thinks that he can now get through David Starr, like no problem, and Starr is like, absolutely not. The Jewish cannon is gonna volley on your forehead.
Oh, super kick. Oh. But yeah, again the offense of David Starr will focus on that leg. Every time he hits something, that knee is playing him up.
Kick there. Strong clothesline. Neither man giving up. Oh, look at that combination.
Just rocking David Starr. Oh! Comes back with a huge lariat of his own, but at what cost?
Well, David Starr firing up that adrenaline now, going through his body, might be grabbing the knee, slapping against and feeding in there, does not want this to stop his momentum. Oh!
Almost beheading Emeritus. 1, 2. Just the 2 count.
That was Deus in absentia. God was not there to protect Emeritus in that moment. And I feel like David Starr smells blood in the water and knows that he has got to try and put this one away because adrenaline does not last forever. And that knee's pain will just get exponentially worse the longer this match goes on.
Even through the adrenaline, that knee still causing him a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. Oh, he's going for a pile driver maybe. Oh, well, look at that. Fighting out by punching at the knee again.
Smart. It's not nice, but it's smart.
Oh, wait, backslide.
Oh, couldn't get the momentum though.
And knee to the face of David Starr.
Oh, my goodness. That was vicious. That was a death knell. And now
going for another hangman's DDT, but
caught him.
Oh, DDT onto the apron in reverse from David Starr.
And Starr can see his opportunity, pushes him off.
Discus to the back of the head.
Good night, Emeritus picks him up. He is limp in his arms locked over. Pile driver.
Nailed him in the middle of the ring. Can he make the cover?
1, 2, 3.
And Tej.
David Starr capturing his win in his debut.
But I'll be honest, no Alessandro out to help his comrade right now. Alessandro just basically gifted a victory thanks to Vasil and thanks ultimately Emeritus. But
well, that's interesting. I mean, it makes you wonder whether Alessandro trusts Emeritus to get the job done or if he's using him.
I think we both know the answer to that. But regardless, David Starr weathers the storm, picks up the victory in his debut.
A wonderful debut for David Starr, who fought through an awful lot of pain. Not even able to stand up properly, now the adrenaline might be wearing off a bit. Weathered the storm of Emeritus. But there's a lot of questions coming out of this, Ollie, and I don't think we're going to get the answers tonight. Nevertheless, David Starr has won in his Scandinavian and Body Slam debut.